Hello everyone, my name is Anvita Iyer from CBSE 6A.
And my name is Ian Krish Fernandez from CLSP 6B. We are delighted to be your host for Season 9, second episode of Smart 360, More Than Just News.
This season promises to bring you exciting news updates on inspiring initiatives and meaningful conversations happening at GIIS campuses and beyond.
We aim to not only share information but also to spark your curiosity and foster a love for learning. Plus, we promise to make it fun along the way.
So, without further ado, let us dive in today's episode.
On July 10, we had the privilege of welcoming Dr. Malika Nada to our GIIS SMART Campus. Dr. Nada is the chairperson of the Special Olympics Asia Pacific Advisory Council and joined us as part of our leadership lecture series.
Dr. Nada's visit was incredibly inspiring. During the engaging panel discussion, Dr. Nada interacted with our secondary students and shared her remarkable journey and valuable insights from her extensive career.
She talked about her path to becoming the chairperson, the challenges she faced, and the milestones she achieved. Hearing about her experiences firsthand was enlightening and motivating.
With over 3 decades of dedication to the field of disability, Dr. Nada has made significant contributions. She has earned numerous awards like the Rajiv Gandhi Manav Seva Award, the Derozio Award, and the Rotary Shreyas Award.
In 2021, she became the president of Special Olympics India.
Our leadership lecture series at GIIS SMART Campus aims to bring distinguished personalities to share their experiences. Dr. Nada's visit gave us so much to learn and be inspired by.
Her words of encouragement will undoubtedly guide and motivate us all students, and her story was both impressive and touching, giving us all a lot to think about.
This week, we want to highlight the heroic act of an IB Year 2 student, Janvi Yadav, who recently saved an elderly woman's life.
That's right, Anvita. Janhavi used her first aid training to help an elderly woman in distress. As the president of the Red Cross UGIIS chapter, she had completed a standard first aid course just 3 months before, which prepared her for emergencies.
Let us watch her recent interview.
Hello everyone. I'm your host, Dhruti Anduri from IGCSE 9. Today, we have a truly extraordinary guest with us, Janvi Yadav from IB Year 1. Who recently demonstrated incredible bravery and quick thinking by saving a life. Yes, you heard that right. Janvi's swift actions and CPR training made the difference between life and death for an elderly woman in distress. Not only is Janvi a hero, but she is also the president of the Red Cross Youth GIIS chapter. She has led and participated in numerous initiatives, including blood donation camps and community outreach programs. Could you walk us through what happened that day? What was going on in your mind when you saw the elderly woman in distress?
So initially on that day, I had an exam. So I was up pretty early, revising, pacing around my room and revising for chemistry. And the window in my room, it actually faces the pool area. So I walked past it once and I noticed regularly, almost every day, these group of women come to swim in the morning. And it was as per normal. There was, doing lap swimming. I took a second round around the window and I noticed that one of the ladies was dragging another lady out of the pool. And I realized something was not right. I called my mom. I told her, I think someone is drowning. And in that moment, almost immediately, another passerby, he came, he stooped down next to her. And we noticed that he didn't know how to administer CPR. So my mom and I were immediately, this was within a span of less than a minute. She urged me to go down, and I also had that thing in me that because I have the CPR skills, I should go and help out as well. At this time, it was only around a month or around 3 months after we had completed the CPR training. So the knowledge that we gained through that was still fairly recent and was still fresh in my mind. So I went down, I kneeled beside the woman, and immediately the man who was sitting there also asked me, "Are you CPR certified?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." And we assessed whether she's breathing, because if you want to administer CPR, the two criteria that the person, the casualty, has to meet is A, they have to be not breathing, and they have to be unconscious. So if any one is not met, you cannot give CPR. So we saw that she was unconscious and she was not breathing. So immediately I started giving her CPR. After a while, she started like foaming from her mouth, and you could see she was like sticking out her tongue and trying to gasp for air. So the man asked me like, are you going to continue CPR now? And I said I can't, because she's breathing now. And then by that time, more people had come down, I guess, like seeing from the balcony and all, they all also came down. And then they tried to like help in whatever way they could. Because I was the only one over there who was CPR certified. So automatically, like all the people around started asking me, what do we do to help? What should we do next? And because there was like foam coming out of her mouth, I suggested we move her onto her side. There's something called recovery position. So that's where you move the person onto the side, so that if there's anything, like it'll start coming out. And in general, it's just advisable to put them in this position. And everyone over there helped to like move her onto her side. Then some people, on the poolside, they have like beds where people lie down. So people helped to put her onto that as well. There were towels around in the area, so they like rolled it up. They tried to like put her in a more comfortable position, as if there were pillows. And so during that time when we were giving CPR and people had come down, someone also called 995. So, but the paramedics were taking a bit of time at that time. Also because I think we were in such a state of panic that it felt like more time. The paramedics came, then they also started assessing the woman's condition. They gave her, like, they were checking like oxygen levels and everything. And then they put her on a stretcher and took her away. And I had informed them that from around 7:55 onwards, I had been administering CPR for like this much time. And that's what happened at that time.
Your story of bravery, compassion, and leadership are truly an inspiration to all of us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Janhavi's quick response was crucial in saving the woman's life. The incident shows the importance of being prepared for emergencies and knowing CPR.
It also highlights the excellent training at GIIS, where students learn life-saving skills and responsibility.
Recently, our Smart Campus held a first aid workshop, teaching students how to handle choking, apply bandages, and perform CPR.
These workshops are important, giving students the skills they need to be responsible and ready for the future.
Well done, Janhavi, for your bravery and quick thinking. Anvita, have you heard about the self-healing robot skin made in Japan?
Yes, Ian. This skin is crafted from a fibrous protein called collagen, similar to human skin. It mimics human skin in appearance and can sense touch, pressure, and vibrations with remarkable realism. It even conveys emotions to varying levels of skin tension.
Speaking of collagen, this skin is made from a cell-laden gel containing collagen, enabling it to heal itself and regenerate skin. It's astonishing how closely it resembles a real human skin.
Absolutely. And here is the fascinating part. It can sustain long-term use in different conditions too. That capability alone could have profound implications for various applications.
Imagine using the skin on prosthetic limbs instead of traditional materials like silicone. It could provide a more realistic covering that can heal and regenerate, enhancing the functionality and feel of prosthetics.
It really highlights the rapid advancements in both medical and technological fields.
Absolutely, Anvita. Science and medicine are advancing at an incredible pace, reshaping our world. But I can't help but wonder, if we're creating human-like robots today, could they potentially replace humans in the future?
Ian, did you watch the finals of the Euro Cup 2024?
Yes, Anvita, what a thrilling end to a fantastic tournament. With over 24 participating teams across the European continent competing for this prestigious trophy, Spain were finally crowned winners.
It was the record fourth time that the Spanish were crowned European champions.
The tournament was held across 10 German cities, with the final played at Olympiad Stadium in Berlin. Spain entered the finals by beating the host Germany and the winners of 2020, France, whereas England saw through a tough competition from Switzerland and Netherlands on their route to the finals.
Spanish midfielder Rodri was awarded Most Valuable Player for his fantastic overall play and important contribution during the critical stages of the knockouts.
Congratulations to the Euro 2024 champions!
Hello everyone, I'm Ridhima Bharti from CBSE 8A and I would like to recommend The Big Four by Agatha Christie. It is a classic murder mystery featuring the legendary detective Hercule Poirot. The famous Belgian detective is approached by a man named Captain Hastings. Hastings informs Poirot about a secret society called the Big Four, which is a group of 4 criminal masterminds plotting to take over the world. The group consists of a French woman, a Chinese man, an Englishman, and an American man, each with their own unique skills and resources. The story begins with the apparent suicide of a man named Paul Renault, a wealthy businessman. Poirot and Hastings are convinced that Renault's death is linked to the Big Four. They soon discover that Renault was actually murdered and his wife was kidnapped. The duo then sets out to solve the case and unravel the mysteries surrounding the Big Four. This makes it a must-read for all mystery readers out there.
So viewers, with this, we have come to the end of this episode.
Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will be delving into fascinating updates from our campuses and delivering the freshest news from across the globe.
Until next time, this is Ian Chris Fernandez
And this is Anvita Iyer, signing off.